Good morning, everyone. Hey, Chuck. Good morning, hun. Jamie. Yeah, it's raining here too, so I hope it doesn't mess with my Wi-Fi this morning. I'm going to do a live reaction to Joe Exotic being confronted by Jeff Lowe, Jeff's girlfriend, Lauren. He calls her his wife in this video, but I found out no. They just now got engaged, I think. Anyway, she was very annoying in this video, but we're going to watch it. I'm going to do a live reaction. I shouldn't get a copyright strike as long as I'm doing commentary on it. There's a lot of YouTubers that do that. So I've never broke any community guidelines, so we should be okay. I do want to find my chat on the phone. Lady, don't you come in here starting, girl, because you see every time I sit down to go live, this dog comes and starts bothering me. I think she thinks I'm crazy. I'm sitting here talking to myself or something. Just give everybody a minute to come in here. I hate that it's raining today. Gosh, I mean, I was enjoying this pretty weather. It sucks for my goat when it rains. She has to stay in her shed. Of course, her door's open. And the chickens, they don't got enough brains to go in their chicken coop when it's raining. They just stay out pecking on the ground. So I've got really into this Joe Exotic. I've not even watched Tiger King because I don't have Netflix. But I've been doing my own research. I've watched reviews about it. I've watched all kinds of Joe's videos, read all kinds of stuff. Let me tell y'all, Joe Exotic got railroaded. He is shady as hell. But this man got railroaded. I want you to think about this. He's got videos of shooting a mannequin. And, he's talking about Carol Baskin right before he shoots this mannequin. And he's at war with her on social media through videos and all this and in a lawsuit. Who would be stupid enough to put a hit out on her? If she had got murdered, they would have went straight to Joe. I'm just not buying it. I'm not buying it with the research I've been doing. No, total setup. I mean, he's not a good person, though. I will say that Joe's not a good person. There's been involved in animal abuse and all that. But the new owner of the zoo, he's shady as hell too, and he has abused animals. He's wanted in Las Vegas because he got caught putting little baby tigers in suitcases, sneaking them into strip clubs late at night, into hotels so celebrities could hold them. Yeah. Hey, Gingerlocks, Lisa, Crystal, Light Feather. There's Chrissy. Good morning. Sorry, y'all. I was just rambling on because I've got so into this case. I just don't think, look, I kind of feel bad for him, even though he got himself into this position by going to war with Carol. But him and his parents started that park because his brother got killed in a drunk driving accident. I guess a drunk driver killed him. And he loved tigers. And he wanted to go to Africa and see the tigers, but he got killed. So that's the reason Joe started all this. That's what he says. I've watched one of his animal shows. Good morning, Pamela. Big cat, shady people. Hey, they're all shady. Everyone involved. And Carol Baskin down there in Florida better be watching out because investigators are asking for tips, leads in the investigation of her missing husband. What's his name? Jack Don Lewis, who disappeared in 1997. They found his car parked at an airport. Now, he was known to fly airplanes and unchartered flights, I guess. No, she got rid of this man. He had told his family, hey, if anything happens to me, Carol did it. He was going to divorce her. But anyways, I believe Jeff and Carol conspired to set Joe up. Joe couldn't have been that stupid to have put a hit out on Carol I mean, with all those videos he did of shooting mannequins and going on about her, the police would have went straight to him. It does not make sense at all. So I was going to do the hitman's confession this morning. That's why I said wear earbuds. But we're going to do the embezzlement, Jeff Lowe and Lauren confronting Joe Exotic. I think we should do that one first. And let me tell you, I don't like this Lauren little girl. She looks like she just got out of middle school. Let's get to it, y'all. Doc is a creep. Yeah, see, I had no idea Doc Antle had anything to do with Myrtle Beach Safari Channel that I watch. And I watch Doc's daughter, too. I didn't know that was his daughter at the time. She's got her own channel separate from the Myrtle Beach Safari Channel. I mean, this is a nice place. I have talked about Myrtle Beach Safari before on this channel. You know, just saying like, hey, I love to watch that show. But I had no idea. I mean, I just thought the brother and sister ran it. Hey, Alley Cat, Alex, good morning. It's Karen, Denise R. Hey, everybody. If I missed anyone, I'm sorry. Good morning, everybody. Okay, let's watch this shit show, y'all. Take a seat, lady. Tell my dog to sit down. Take a seat, baby. Let me move this notebook. Oh, yeah. I noticed some people might be trying to get snippy on my Darley video. And I got this to say. Please do not disrespect Rich in the comment section. If you believe Darley killed her kids, that's fine and dandy. Believe what you want. But don't come for people in my comment sections. I will not put up with it. Not y'all, but to the people that's trying to do it. I've not removed the comment yet, but I'm going to. You're not going to disrespect my guests. It don't matter who believes what about Darley. It ain't going to change a damn thing. It's not going to change the fact those two kids are dead. There's no sense in arguing. That's ignorant. Okay. I'm sick of people's shit and their drama starting shit. Okay. Rant over. Yeah, Lisa, I'm not putting up with people's shit. If anybody comes in and ever tries to disrupt my chat, talk about drama, they're going to get their feelings hurt. This days of being nice to everybody. I shouldn't have like on that video. Is over. To the people that don't deserve it.
You bought fucking Dylan a Mustang with money out of the park. You're paying his student loan with the money out of the park.
Damn.
Don't fucking lie to me.
The student loan is coming out.
Why?
Because I've got to get some of my money back, Jeff.
Oh, so you're
Calm down, Jeff. Jesus.
gonna fucking put me at peril, and you're gonna spend $4,700 in Cisco on November the 11th through the 21st for this place? That's playing the fucking bar.
But
The money from here can't go to the bar. You're fucked, Joe. You just had James create a fake campaign deposit. You had fucking Bill Meadows do it.
I'm wondering if it would be better if I didn't screen share and just played the audio, because it keeps buffering.
And you had Laurie Ensign do it. You think that's legal? You're gonna get me.
Do you think it's legal sneaking tiger cubs into hotels and strip clubs so people can hold them, taking them away from their mother, risking that bond be broken, Jeff?
In fucking trouble, Joe. And I came here to save your ass.
Because you're such a great person. You're a convicted felon.
You forged my name 20 fucking times on cash checks. You think that's
Well, that's
right?
wrong.
You got my goddamn stamp.
Where is the...
I've got it all, Joe. This much. I have it. You're fucked. You are so... Cash checks. You're fucked, Joe. You've been fucking me. And you know what started it? Is when you go in and you talk to those people and you tell them that Jeff and Lauren are bankrupting this park. When you're fucking filthy.
Lauren needs to take a seat, honey. stay out of this.
All your goddamn living expenses, your boyfriend's. Okay, who made the down payment on the Mustang, Joe? Where do you get the cash? Where do you get the cash to pay the limo payment? And
That comes out of the bar.
really? Then why are we paying for the bar's point?
I just will say, I'm not defending him for embezzling money, but this Jeff Lowe, he is a shady character too. What Joe did, embezzling money, that is not right.
The sales system. Why did the park pay for their fucking
Damn it, quit
point of
fussing.
sale system?
Jeff, it depends on what account has money in it.
So you're commingling funds from my park with someone else's business. That's illegal.
And that pays the kid's bill, and it pays.
Illegal. You can't do that.
Calm down,
You're
buddy.
fucked, Joe. I can't stop it now. I can't stop it. You forced 20.
I want to warn y'all that this man does use homophobic slurs in this video. I don't know if I should keep screen sharing or just play the audio.
Checks. That's 154 years in prison. And all because I tried to help. And you know why? You know what started it? You go in there and you start bitching at them that I'm draining the park dry. You right the other day. Then you know what? You went to fucking James and you told James, Jeff is bankrupting this fucking park. No. I've got proof. And you know how you thought he recorded you? You're right.
He does. He records everything.
And
talk shit about me.
Shut up,
said, I
Lauren.
don't want that fucking cunt back here. Take him to Florida. When I say that about your little dick-sucking faggot husband,
Wow.
you talk about my wife
What a
like
great
that,
person.
You're a fucking idiot.
I would like to hear all of this.
Need your face smacked.
Really? Would you?
Yeah.
I've heard
You're
it
going
from
to jail.
so many people.
Take a seat,
Don't
honey.
ever talk about me that way or my husband.
It's just like the other night when you
It's
told me
not
to
your
shut the
husband,
fuck up.
sweetie.
If I'd have heard that, I'd have knocked you the fuck
When the
out.
wolves were out and I
When
was
the
trying to get
wolves
the
were
rut
out.
and she was about to get pulled through the cage.
The wolves were out because
I
you put him
shot
in a cage and wouldn't fucking hold him. It wasn't.
Let me tell you something, little Lauren. You need to stay out of it. When men are in an argument over their business dealings, you have nothing to do with this. You're just trying to be important and relevant.
It's her fault.
When did I tell you to shut the
because it was right before you shot your gun towards Aisha to get her away. And you told me to shut the fuck up, and I told you to shut
Yeah,
the fuck up.
because it was a serious situation. You just run your mouth.
Okay. How about $25,000 since November in quick sign printing? Does this park really do $27,000 in quick sign printing, Joe? No. It's right fucking here, Joe. Right fucking here.
Yeah, trash can's nasty.
You can't use the park's money for political campaign shit. Where does that come from? The park's PayPal? You know what you've done. I don't even need to show you all this shit. You know. So Metries. $3,500.
Jesus, calm down.
Do I get to buy fucking clothes at Metries and put it on the park? No, you do.
$3,500.
$3,500 in Metries bills, Joe. Right here's $1,700.
Joe playing dumb, y'all.
You're fucked.
So
Joe screwed himself.
I don't give a flying fuck. You lost that when you fucked with Carol Baskin. That's not my fault.
He really fucked up by going to war with Carol Baskin. Excuse my language, y'all.
It's your fault. You can't funnel and embezzle money. Because I can't show where it goes. Now, you know what? When the campaign people come here to find out if you have legitimate donations, it's going to look like I've been funneling all of this money to your account. And you know who gets in trouble? Me. Just like...
I can understand why Jeff is so upset. You know, he comes in, he tries to help Joe. The park's going under and stuff. But Jeff is shady as hell, too. He comes out and puts this statement out about Joe abusing animals. He has abused animals, too. Gosh, I may
Like
have.
you set everybody else to get in trouble, but you're fucked up. Amber, you just told Amber that she's the one that's in trouble for the car. No, she isn't. She's not the corporate. She's not. I just looked at the papers. She's not in trouble.
She's the one on her and Anna on the liquor license.
No, she's not on a liquor license.
Just Anna.
Yeah.
So evidently they own a bar
You can't
too.
fucking do
Joe
this to
did.
people. You can't mistreat them. You told James.
Can't
that I
mistreat
took
animals either, buddy.
Groupon was $6,800, and you had to send me $6,000. You're a fucking liar. You sent me $3,000.
So are you.
$3,000. Then you told me that Bob Goebel donated $2,000 so you could enter the governor's race. No, it was the $2,000 James handed you for the tabby cup. So
But you
don't lie to
lied.
me about it. Don't tell me you put a fucking
Shut up,
fence
little
around our
girl.
house so the Indians wouldn't jump over the goddamn fence.
It was because of the Ferrari.
Because of the Ferrari, you fucking liar. I'm just sick of it, Joe. I can't.
She needs to shut up and just let them argue.
You would be
I'm going to stop sharing, screen sharing, but
fucking
we'll
who
still
knows
listen
where,
to the
without
audio,
me.
guys.
And you even said it before I
So it'll quit buffering.
went to Las Vegas. You're not gonna fuck me. You're not gonna put me in trouble, and then treat me like shit, asshole.
Jesus, dude.
It doesn't matter.
Tell
You're
your lawyer.
fondling.
Tell your lawyer.
Shut
You
up,
fuck my
girl.
fucking name, and I'm gonna go,
That kills me when women interrupt men like that.
asshole.
Okay. Let me. Crap. Let me find the second video. That was just the first part. Hey, Winky Whispers. Yeah, he was set up. He wasn't dumb enough to put out a hit on Carol after doing all those videos and all those threats.
What?
That was rape.
Second
No, it
part,
wasn't.
guys.
No, it was
No,
not.
he blamed you. He said it was you
Eric
at
told
9
me.
o'clock at
Mark
night.
told me the truth.
Shut up, Lauren. You are not even involved in the business part of this. You're not even married to Jeff at this point. And this is two friends having a dispute about something serious. You're just a little kid.
You can talk to Rink because
Is it Rink's Park? You're gonna let Rink do whatever he wants? No, I don't believe that for a minute. Your
Oh,
fucking
you
ego's
bitch
too
about
big.
him. You bitch
God,
about
little
everybody
girl, take
because
a
everybody
seat.
else's fault except yours.
Jesus
Your ego's too big
Christ.
to let Rink say that he's gonna put that up at a block. No, you know what? It was
Freaking
that
idiot.
Dad told me, you told him it was because of my Ferrari. You remember, Joe, when I came here and I said, do you want me to get rid of the Ferrari because it doesn't look good? You said, no, we can't give up everything we've worked for.
Damn Ferrari?
Really? Do you think it doesn't matter that there were 4 dualies, a limousine, and now a 2015 Mustang sitting out there? You don't think people can pull up calculator and figure out how many vehicles you're driving?
Turn that radio down, you
Nobody
idiot.
knows I got a Ferrari half the time. It's in the fucking garage.
I'm sorry, guys. This girl gets on my nerves interrupting
Now
them.
I'm in Las Vegas. You just do whatever
She
the
wants it
fuck
to
you want without
escalate.
even asking me, and it's wrong. You are a shitty fucking partner.
who is gonna put $10,000 in Venmo?
You're a shitty person, too.
Guess
It
what?
shouldn't.
You don't fucking need it if you quit stealing it.
I'm not stealing.
Yes, you are. The fuck you are. Then why did you write a $9,288 cash check, and the very fucking next day you're buying Dylan a Mustang? Where did that money come from?
So you admit that you wrote a cash check. She
Shut
just admitted.
up.
Cash check for my cup.
Really?
Oh my
Pull out the
God.
cup book. Pull out the fucking cup book. There haven't been any cups poured that you didn't keep or sell James.
Okay.
You're
They
a liar.
sell-
But we're
They-
not going back last year when I
They sell tiger cubs like they're selling a damn set of tires or a damn bicycle
put
car.
it on.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Oh,
matter.
you get
This
to go
is
back
now.
before I pour in the park
No,
and
it
take
was
the money.
while you were here.
Oh my
Bullshit.
God, we're talking about
I
this
like to
past year
duct
when
tape
as
her
soon
mouth
as we
shut.
left.
$50,000 in printing. You don't think you have to pay that back? The $10,000 for his car, the $600 in student loans,
You get $10,000 for his.
We already calculated that.
$100 check you wrote forged my name on it and went,
Damn,
hey,
Joe, he really messed himself up.
Let's see it.
Good.
$9,800.
9288.
I got to pause for a minute. Has anyone noticed this old guy's jeans he's wearing, Jeff Lowe? Like, he's like trying to be a teeny bopper.
I can't be.
Well, you did. Let's go. Come on.
Because I only bet $3,000 down.
He got him a little young woman, too. They're all sick. Every one of them. Sick. Messed up in the head. Where's Joe's cane? I thought he used a cane to walk on. I don't see him limping. He limps in the other videos. Little teeny bopper girl got to follow after him. Recording all this. I can understand why Jeff is pissed. Of course, Joe's embezzling money. You know, he tried to help him out. And I think this right here is what caused Jeff to get a hold of Carol and set Joe up. Because Joe was embezzling.
Like you and your boys. You thought that you could just endlessly take it. You know what? It's a speed to that.
This guy's pretty aggressive.
Leave your mom.
And then deal with Carol because
Well, now you're going to deal with the federal election. Not the federal. That's what the state elected for. You'd rather deal with that than deal with Carol?
Damn, Jeff's jeans is tight.
I'm not going to let you. And I thank
Out
God
here,
for this
Rooster.
part, while you did exactly the fucking same thing.
You abuse animals too, buddy. You and Joe, Carol, all of y'all.
Hey, you little faggots.
You use animals for your own personal gain.
No. Does Lauren get the car customer park? No.
But I'm the one that's bankrupting the park.
Who's been?
Probably are. Little gold digger.
Well, I've got the.
I worked for free for nothing.
I guess you
You
do. 'Cause
don't
you fucked
steal.
Seen your
up.
type
You fucked
before,
up, Joe.
sweetheart.
I work for free. All that money you sent me
Bullshit.
went to rent and lawyers and Cub vet bill. You think we're
Oh, honey, Jeff's living it up now. People are lined up to get in that zoo since the Netflix documentary aired.
out partying every goddamn night?
Did I question you or ask you?
But they can only let so many people through the zoo.
No.
No, you just talk shit about us.
Oh, shut up. Who
Everybody hear
cares?
about it, making me look like an asshole.
You are an asshole. All of y'all. Joe included.
Shit out of bed.
Taking tiger cubs from their mothers and selling them. This girl's so annoying. I mean, she really thinks she's someone. I mean, I really just believe that she should have let Joe and Jeff had this argument discussion, and just, if she wanted to film, she should have just filmed.
Why the fuck would you forge my name?
But there's no sense in
We go to town every once
adding
in a
to
while.
it when Jeff's
Why is it
already
always just
pissed.
on the cash checks? Always. Right here's your numbers. The development group, the park, Big Cat Institute, Mochella loan, Quick Signs 11,000 here, National Pen 700. The fucking water I told Lauren not to include, but we can't have political purchases through the park that exceed $2,700. Falls Valley Democrat. Cash checks, 66, 22,000, 2,800. And I've got them. I'm not just making shit up. Quick signs. Mochella.
Okay, we get it. He embezzled
Quick
money.
Signs. And you're using the PayPal account to put your fucking face on Hollywood Magazine. Really?
Hollywood
Really?
I'm
Magazine.
not denying it, Jeff.
Good. Because
It's the same thing as
it's what? I don't get that kind of money.
Look what a difference you see in Joe in this video compared to, his videos about the park. He just seems like, I don't know. scared and beat
I
down.
don't give a fuck what happened before.
Jesus.
That you fucked it up. I didn't. You fucking fucked with Carol over and over and over.
No.
You caused it.
Calm down, you're missing it. During Christmas, when my mom wrote that $10,000 check,
Yeah?
that's how she said to pay me back.
Oh, really?
It's just a,
It's
Joe's
still
got an
money from the
answer for
car.
well, I
everything.
mean, we put it in there.
You did
It's
not. So you're going to do it in cash?
Well,
You're a fucking
nothing
idiot if
has
you
ever been
think.
done in cash.
Yeah. Oh, then where did it pay you back if it didn't pay you back in cash?
In these things.
How can you can't do that. You can't take money from one business for political campaign. You can't pay bills and write checks.
Joe.
You know that.
God.
Because you're creating all these fake deposits or donations right now. You know how it's supposed to work. And it's
Wow.
not supposed to work when you make it look like the park is buying 300 fucking
Joe,
t-shirts.
why did you do
Because
this?
the park didn't. It says campaign paid by the park.
You ruined your life.
That's illegal.
Yes, it's
It's
illegal.
Ass.
Yeah, I understand why he's pissed.
Lauren, show me the forged checks, will you?
But I don't like the way
The
he's
one for
acting.
$9,800.
I don't like Lauren.
$9,200.
During the development of the park,
And you know what?
Shut
I would
up,
have let
Lauren.
all this fucking go if it hadn't been for your big mouth trying to trash me and everybody here.
well, here's a forged check for $200. Let's see here.
Lauren's on the case.
Does this say what does it say?
It says to Jeff Lowe.
To Jeff Lowe, and I wasn't even fucking here. You write me a check and then you sign it.
And it's stamped for Kent's. So somebody went to Kent's to cash him out, and you forged his name. Don't say you don't do it. Could be all-
Oh, shut up. We know he forged it.
Was it in the development grant or
Inspector
park?
Gadget.
This $900,000 one he's saying is in the development.
I think you two set Joe up. I mean, yeah, he embezzled this money, but he didn't do this murder for hire shit.
And it was December the 23rd, right when you bought the Mustang. I have the finance papers on the Mustang. It is too.
But I didn't pay that on the Mustang.
I don't care what you paid. I cashed a check for $9,288 that day.
Wow. Seems like Joe was living well beyond his means.
And then you give away one of my
Buying his young
fucking
husband a car.
I don't even
Bullshit. Eric told me last night you fucking knew.
And Rick told us too.
Rick
Shut up,
told us
little
you.
girl.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All the cats that were down there that was with Elvis.
This is
got rid of
between
all
the
of
big
them that were neutered.
boys.
Elvis wasn't neutered, and he used that excuse that he was fighting with other cats. He was not.
People don't like you, Joe. They don't respect you because
People
you
don't
do
like you
little.
guys either because
So
you
they
abuse
fucking tell
animals
me anything
too.
I want to know.
Idiots. Hey, Annie. Good morning. Sorry, y'all ain't been looking at the chat. This girl irritates me so much. Just butting in between these guys. Her boyfriend's already
Hey, you're
pissed
speaking
off.
fun, I'm like,
And I
Jeff,
think
what?
her saying
They're
stuff
saying
just
that
makes it worse.
I knew that one of their cats went out.
I would have never done that if I'd have been her. I'd just let them talk.
Yeah, they did, Rick. We talked about the other night. You don't have to be afraid of Joe.
I'm not afraid of Joe, dude. I didn't send none of your fucking cats out here.
Okay.
The one that came back from Vegas left.
Bunch of freaking drama queens.
No, Lauren's got you on record, so thanks. Anyway, thanks for the help. Listen to the fucking recording. She records every goddamn thing, including all your fucking tiger sales. So don't push me to that point.
I'm not.
Proves nothing. They could have talked about it before they recorded it, had it rehearsed.
Jeff, it's just they're the ones who told me which cats were whose.
Well, then
Because
I
they move them
guess
around.
you shouldn't take their fucking word for it.
So
You got rid of
now-
them.
Listen how they talk about
Me
these
and Jeff,
cats.
when you were trying to point out, oh, well, they're maybe in this cage. Yeah, they're in this cage. And we went to go look, and they're not in that fucking cage.
Yesterday,
Shut up, little girl.
He goes, I try not to get in the middle of it. He fucking knew.
You heard right out of his mouth that he.
And he lies a
And
lot.
I-
and it protects you.
So do you guys.
You've known him for 20 years. He protects you. He doesn't protect me. The motherfucker's
You look
buying
like
all
she
kinds
just got out of
shit
middle
when he
school.
owes me money that I need. I don't respect him either.
I I don't know where the development group checks are.
It's in here.
Those are.
They've been dipping in the kitty liver purple. Ash do 7-4 in here. Hey, Han. He breeds ligers too. Absolutely, Ash. Sneaks them in suitcases, little cubs and ligers. Jeff does into hotels. He's wanted in Las Vegas.
And I got the rest of it.
I can't stand this little girl, but
You
man,
paid for this. This has
kills
nothing.
me.
It was 2,000. Plus, you ordered 500 copies. Who? This doesn't help.
I got to pause for a minute. Like, what the hell was Joe thinking running for president? Like he was ever going to get elected. He could not have really believed he was going to get elected. I think he ran for governor too. Like, I don't know. He's like kind of delusional sometimes.
This doesn't help the park. Because it doesn't even fucking mention the park. Except one little word. All your meta tags that you put in the article, all about you. Nothing about the park.
Well, I didn't write that article. They did. And I paid for it, Jeff, because...
You paid for it. No, the park paid for it.
Is Joe drunk in this video? The way his voice sounds? I think he does some kind of drugs because in one part of it you can see him keep rubbing his nose and sniffing. I think he's about to snort cocaine.
PayPal.
Then Adam,
So I'm disabling the link for Wix to go to PayPal, so you can't have that fucking gold in
Disable
your
it.
pocket anymore. This just isn't fair, Joe. I sit here broker than I've
Move
ever
out of the
been.
camera, honey.
Because you fucked up. I didn't. And I trusted you to be honest with me. Not to stab me. Not to stab me in the fucking neck.
Jesus, dude, calm down. You're scaring my dog.
I want to see. You've got a book that shows how much you sold the cubs for. Show them.
It's all deposited on QuickBooks.
What's she standing there? She don't want Joe to know she's recording? Little gold digger.
Then I want to see. I'll go up and look at Rinky's. I want to see Cub birth records for the last 2 years.
I'm sorry. I'm calling her a gold digger. I got to question when I see a young girl with an older man like that. I got to question it. What are you out for?
I can't find it anywhere. It's not right here.
I'm not leaving that.
Same with Joe and his little young husbands. They're gold diggers. If he hadn't been buying them cars, buying them nice clothes, they wouldn't have been there. Letting them work with animals. All these people are sick, including Joe. I just think he was railroaded with the murder for hire stuff.
All the fucking cigarettes.
This embezzlement's totally wrong.
Sucking up 2 packs
But it's none of this little girl's
$10 a day
business.
for goddamn every day he's here. The fuel that he takes to go to the goddamn gym every fucking day.
Don't worry about
for
it.
all this? Who pays for all the fuel for the limo and pays for Mark to take you to wrestling and all these debates? That doesn't come out of your political
Wrestling.
The bar can't pay it either legally. And I got the backups from the bar, so we'll find out.
I want to know about this
Writing
bar.
cash checks out of there too. You've been in fucking business long enough to know that you can't do what you've been doing.
That is right, Joe. You can't do that crap. Oh, look at that little puppy. It's so cute.
You gotta quit setting these iPhone apart shit for me.
Is that a husky wolf? It sucks. He started this zoo in his brother's honor, and he ruined his life by embezzling, going after Carol.
And since when have we used fucking that newspaper, the coupon stuffing service? What do they call it? The
Groupon?
Valpak.
I know that
Oh.
was,
And you sell them $8,000.
that was last year. When that
Joe
was-
reminds me of a friend of ours.
No, but this park's responsible for it.
The way he talks.
Let's get in the bill. Just got a new bill
That
the
was
other
when
day.
Peter got
8,000.
Groupon canceled from Hill Park.
He sounds drunk to me. I don't know. We got a close up of her damn face. Jesus.
And you know what? The other day, what precipitated that fucking faggot, George?
I'm sorry, guys. I told y'all he's homophobic. Listen.
He goes, pretty good. I said, what's pretty good? I don't know what pretty good is these days. He goes, oh, I don't know. Brenda does all that. Whatever. The next fucking
gotta make
morning
fun
and
of
telling
him.
you, calling you. Brenda fucking calls you, says Jeff was asking about the deposits. So you changed the combination on the fucking safe.
No, Sap did.
Damn, Joe, that's shady.
It's 97654.
987.
It's backwards too.
Joe is shady as hell. Change the combination.
PayPal. You changed password on PayPal. You know why? So I
Damn.
can get in there and see that you're not taking it from PayPal and putting it in the Park account.
Nothing is done to hide.
How would it look if you were me? How would it look?
Looks bad.
If you
You're right here, Carla.
He's busted. He don't know. He don't have much to say.
Oh, here it is. It was $9,255.25.
and it was cash.
Spectre Gadget on the case.
And forged.
And forged. That's not his signature.
Joe, he gonna play dumb. I'd be pissed too if I was Jeff. Yeah.
I've got to go get
They
my
set this
glasses.
man up.
Your reading glasses on?
So it was for $1223.17.
And the finance on the Mustang was $1225.
It says reimbursed fund. So
I'm trying to think.
So that covers your mom's loan right there.
Well, I'm trying to think if there was something that we had to have a cashier's
No
check.
wonder she
are
gets
you-
so
are you
Joe's
telling me,
nerves.
Joe, that all of these things for cash, when we get audited by the IRS, we don't have any receipts to back it up.
And they should be all in the top payments.
They should be stapled to the fucking payment,
Right, exactly.
to the check, but they're not. I've been through it all.
Okay, well,
Joe plays dumb.
first of all, we never
God.
get the canceled checks back.
I know we don't. When you get an invoice and you get a
Damn.
receipt paid, where are they?
We don't get receipts paid when we
So,
make payments.
so when you send a money order, you don't get confirmation that whatever you sent that money order for, you don't have a stub in the money order.
Well, we should have a copy of the money order.
You should.
Maybe we should speed this up a little bit.
This wasn't the order.
Then where'd you get the
We're gonna speed it up a little bit.
Off a Cub.
No, you didn't. Joe, there were no Cubs born. So you're saying off of a Cub?
Selling
6 months
Cubs.
ago? There were no Cubs born since the 11th.
Do y'all know how long cubs stay with their mothers in the wild? For a long time. Because, you know, they can't kill stuff on their own and survive. And here they take these baby cubs. Right after they're born. They know how to bottle feed them and raise them like that.
You've had the one you gave him, which I don't fucking understand, because he won't let anybody use it. The one you gave us was one of two. Ours died. You're using yours, and then
Y'all's cub died. Why did it die, Jeff?
the other Cub you sold to James. That's all the Cubs born since the 11th. I'm verified with Eric. Since November. You haven't had any other Cubs. So don't.
Jeff, wasn't you busted for selling cubs and not doing it the legal way?
Say you use Cub money.
Sure I have.
Really?
Yeah.
They're not in the book. They're not in the Cub book.
And we don't put them all in the Cub book.
Yeah,
So if the USDA or somebody shows somebody, they're not in there. I sold one to.
It's a pretty
to Robert
dog.
Ingersoll. Out of this litter right before
They all have sold cubs and don't have it documented.
the tagging.
All of them. Carol, too. Carol used to sell cubs, too. Don't let her lie.
Ricky runs that Cub book, not me.
Who's responsible for it, though? When the shit hits the fan, who's responsible for this whole fucking place?
You
Where's the
are.
answer?
For Cubs being
No,
gone.
everything in this fucking place. Because my
I'm
name's on
responsible for anything under my license.
it doesn't say in the Cub book whose license is born on it.
Listen,
So that's how you get out of that's how you put all the fucking trouble on me and you skip.
Oh, I don't know about that. If the license is in Joe's name, looks like he would be in trouble, and probably Jeff too would be in trouble since his name is on the zoo.
Out unscathed while you call yourself the most honest person ever. You commit more
Most
crimes
honest
than
person
any
ever.
of us combined, but you never get in trouble because you pass the buck on to somebody else.
It's
Okay,
hilarious.
the Cub you sold to Robert Ingersoll isn't in the Cub book. That's what you're saying.
right, because he showed it born in his place. Why would we show it born here?
Joe.
Then Ricky's book is inaccurate? Or you told him not to put it in there?
Ricky's the one who decides what goes in there and what doesn't.
Oh my
Ricky
God.
works for who? For me. He's managed by who? You. I'm not letting Ricky's actions fuck me in a federal court for selling tigers.
By your decision.
You have done the exact same thing.
That's how it was sold. Who would even know when Robert says it was born in his place?
You just don't get it, Joe.
Joe, you're
How much
shady.
come with it? Tiger?
I don't like
Did you sell for $3,200?
2,000.
So where did the $3,200 come from? You got your mom to get it out of
$2,000 for a
the-
tiger
the-
cup?
whatever the fuck?
I thought that was more than
Came out of the
that.
park, just like all of this other shit came out of the park.
I thought they were about $10,000, $11,000.
Why would you ask James to let you fake a $1,700 deposit? Why would you ask Bill Meadows to do the same? And then not think that you have to cover your ass when you steal money out of the park to buy pens and shirts? Why do you fix one, but you're going to leave the other wide open when it's on my ass?
Pins and shirts for his campaign.
Not one of those.
Ran for president.
The invoice says it was for campaign stuff.
Yes, it does. I just showed it to you.
From
Campaign
quick signs.
shirts.
From quick signs.
Okay, so don't say not one.
But,
That's all it takes is one to fuck my world. But you don't care about that because you'll still be sitting here sucking his dick, I'm in prison getting fucked in the ass by somebody else. It isn't fair.
You're a piece of shit. You don't gotta talk like that. I know you're
Because you fuck
pissed.
me to James, you fuck me to everyone here. The
Homophobic.
bitch about Ricky.
Idiot.
Huh?
Oh, this is not always
You
said.
wouldn't tell James. You wouldn't tell James you don't want that fucking cunt here, Joe. I heard it.
No
You
wonder.
need to get them to go to Florida. I don't want that fucking cunt here. You know what? I don't want that faggot that you have here because he looks crossways at me every time he sees me, and I'm sure it's because you poisoned him against me. And if he does it again, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him. 21
You gonna beat up a young kid because he looked at you wrong? Shows a
He's
lot
not even
about
mad like
you.
you are. He's a sissy boy.
Can I take this so I can go track this?
You're an idiot.
I gotta figure out what it says.
That's only 1 of 10. 1 of 20.
Piece of
The
shit.
others are 2,000, 3,000, 4,000.
Oh, and this guy is bragging Joe or Jeff about living a lifestyle like the Sons of Anarchy. He's a big gangster. He's a big biker.
The rest of them.
Idiot.
It's not have like travel money here or something.
No.
That things we sent somebody.
No. And that's another question. Is how much money did she send you to pay to go get the wounds?
She said
Yeah, man. He really likes the F word. This video definitely won't be monetized. I don't care.
each time. No, the second time she paid the boys too. She paid $1,000 the first time, and the truck broke down and cost $1,200.
So did she pay for that?
Nope.
Did she reimburse you?
Nope. And
Joe's nervous as
second
hell.
time she paid $1,400 because she paid each of the boys $200. And she paid them direct. They didn't even go through
I wouldn't explain nothing to her.
I had Cheryl buy for Princess Cage go to the Wolves.
Let's see.
Is it still here? So there's enough
Jeff
so
and
there's
her
enough-
have a baby now.
Yeah. Now to do the wolves, we took
I'd
two wheels
hate
off.
for them to be my
And we put
parents.
one on top and one on bottom. We didn't use it because we recycled what was on there before.
I watched. No.
Yeah, but they
I
wouldn't
know this
talk
because
about
I watched Dylan.
Brooke's watching too, Lisa.
I asked him straight
Hey,
up where did
Brooke.
that come from. He said right there on the trailer, which is what Cheryl bought.
Emily.
That should all be over there. And
So
you
there's
can
two
go look.
football bundles over there.
Oh yeah. Plus he hauled a whole bunch down there for him to use.
Let me tell y'all something. Everybody in this video right now is a piece of crap. They all use these animals for profit. They all do illegal stuff.
You can go down there to that wolf cage and look where they cut the things off.
I watched Dylan.
And Jeff Lowe is
Well,
a homophobic person.
what it's supposed to be, because I told him exactly what
Oh,
he
and
did.
by the way, who did we bail out of?
How do y'all say that? Racist against
Why am I paying $500
gay
to get somebody
people?
out of jail? Fuck that.
Maybe? I don't know how you
Comes
say
out
it.
their paycheck.
$500 to bail someone out.
Mhm.
And who was that?
Shit, we bailed Josh
None of your
out, we bailed
business.
Dylan out, we bailed after the staff out of jail. We bailed
Oh, yeah, I can show this.
They don't have to step out of jail.
Jill.
Jesus. Look at the people running this zoo that families visit.
Check down there.
Jesus.
I just hope you know how.
We can skip through a little
You can
bit.
see it. You farted my fucking name. So don't tell me I can think what I want.
Don't fucking
Jesus.
talk. I swear to
I'm
God.
just,
Shut up, girl. What are you going to do?
I thought you were the expert. You're the numbers guy. I know where every fucking thing is. I know every.
Man, I cannot stand when two men are arguing and then you got this woman running her mouth too. Let the men handle it. And the same when two women's arguing. You don't need a man running their mouth. That just makes things escalate. It makes, your partner that's angry even angrier. Freaking idiot woman.
Everything. You're fucking completely
Little
baffled
girl.
here now all of a sudden.
No, I've got to just go look it up.
Show
It's
the
on
rest
the
of them. I want
computer.
explanations for all of them.
It's on the computer.
All of the forged checks. I'm pressing charges with DA for the forged checks. Because
Press
you know
them.
what? $32,000 worth of forged checks. The bank
set him
has to give it
up.
back to me. The bank already knows. We went down there, had meetings with all the fucking bank people. So enjoy that embarrassment. They already told me you're being investigated for something else, but they wouldn't tell me what it is. So somebody's subpoenaed or
You know what it is.
for something. I don't know what it is.
You set it up. You know.
You're just building yourself into a fucking tree with no branches, Joe. When shit hits the fan, I don't need another felony.
You didn't need the first one.
I say you drop
He's
out
not
of this
your
fucking race
husband.
because you can't afford it. If you don't have the support of people to buy goddamn pens, you shouldn't be in it. On top of
I
paying
agree with
Josh
that.
And the limo.
Oh, and the van.
And the band. James wants the band back.
Yeah, limo. The campaign win. Lord have mercy.
Oh, I found another one.
I think his campaign manager used to work at Walmart. Oh, guys, this is a shit show.
500 years of felonies. It doesn't even fucking matter what.
Ash 274, President. Handsome. God, that would be something, wouldn't it? Yeah, he got kicked out of a Trump rally. Surely he didn't think he was really going to be president. Lord have mercy,
You
children.
have to sell tigers to keep this park open so you can run for governor, run for president. And now I see you've even printed off President 2020.
You
Jesus
want to
fucking
sell
Christ, will it
tigers,
ever end?
piece of shit.
The signs are still up on the goddamn Tiger King gift shop.
Well, I mean, he did start the zoo.
Because you know what they're going to do? They're going to subpoena all quick signs invoices with the artwork attached. That's how they're going to know it was political. They just don't get the receipts. They get the artwork.
Yes. Yeah, Joe did some
I can
serious
tell during the
crimes
fucking
here.
deposition, they know shit.
I'd be pissed too if I came in and bailed him out like that. But, he don't got to use the F word and, and those homophobic slurs and stuff towards Joe. He's supposed to be Joe's friend at one time. And I know he's pissed off, but he don't have to call him the F word.
And it's in that same stack.
Yeah, I'm going through it.
And say vulgar stuff about sucking, you know what? It's uncalled for. And this little girl needs to go back to middle school. Stay out of big men's arguments. Jesus. I mean, oh gosh, she is so freaking annoying. Emily, gonna have to watch for sure now. Yes.
Parks electric bill, water bill. So you know what? In November, $4,700 in a 21-day period was written out of the park account for Cisco. The fucking pizza place doesn't do $50 a day.
Calm down. Let me read a message here. CC, it's written now. This will be what my day will consist of. Gotta watch this now. Yes, girl, you gotta watch it. I wish I could watch it. I've just watched reviews about Tiger King.
$700 in 11 days went to the bar. We wouldn't need the bar to pay the electric if you just leave the money in the park.
True. Joe, man, he screwed his own self. He really did. But I think this right here was the motive for Jeff Lowe to get a hold of Carol and set this whole murder for hire thing up and get Joe out of the way so they could have complete control of this park and stuff.
$51,880 plus a $14,000 one that Lauren wasn't sure. That was, or $12,000. I'm sorry, one of these to set us up in Las Vegas with a house deposit and all that shit. So don't say all the rest of it was before.
By the way, Cardi B thinks that Joe got railroaded too.
I left to Vegas, which I think I'm entitled to since you didn't even fucking have Groupon, and I have to live here, just like you do. Your house is paid for. It must be nice.
Well, jealous of that?
Well, because I came here, stuck my neck on the line, allowed you to be your big hot shot, fucking face on every goddamn thing in the park. It allowed you to not have to change your lifestyle.
Yeah, he did help Joe out a lot.
In the middle of fucking nowhere, for no money.
Well, but you know what, Jeff? You should have known how Joe was before you got involved in all this. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure out how this man
I
is.
just paid for him. I'm fucking park. I'm sure.
I knew how he was first video I watched. But I still couldn't help but keep watching, even though I knew this man's shady as hell, because it's a shit show. It's entertainment. It's like reality TV. Films all kinds of drama going on at the park and all this and that.
Amber's car payment and her insurance.
It comes out of the bar.
Who's Amber?
She comes out of cash. She
No,
says
it doesn't.
She says you handed her $150 check. You
Shut
paid
up,
her your
Lauren.
$150 check.
She gets a $150 check, and I hand her my $150 check because in the CAD account, if I wrote her a $300 check, we'd have to pay employee taxes.
So why did
So
you
I write mine
Shut
and I
up.
give it to her to make up hers, just like I do
Wait,
hers.
why'd you say the bar?
Inspector Gadget.
No, her car payment comes out of the bar.
Is that illegal? You're fucking two businesses?
Here's another one.
So
This girl cracks me up going through this paperwork. She acts like she's
Dylan's car payment
doing something important.
$535 a month, and it's paying.
They say,
But you have to pay for the point of sale, in the food, in the booze, out of the park, to the bar. How fucking much sense does that make?
none of the place comes out of the bar.
The fuck it didn't. I found one where we weren't open. Hooters wasn't
Yeah,
open.
Alley
We wrote
Cat,
checks
I
us out.
agree.
Fucking-
But you know what? Jeff Lowe should be in prison for animal abuse too, because he is smuggled in little tigers and ligers and suitcases, smuggled them into the strip clubs, hotels, so people, can hold on celebrities to take their pictures. Every one of them are pieces of crap that's involved in this. Joe, Jeff Lowe, and probably this little young middle school girl here.
Bottler for alcohol. We looked it up.
She's really not middle school, guys. I just say that because she's
City Liquor, $800 when Zooters was closed.
okay. So they just keep confronting him. Basically, yes, Alec. I wasn't being smart, Alec, either, sweetie. I was just saying, like, they're all pieces of crap, guys. They all. But I really do. I mean, I don't have any proof of it. It's just a theory, my opinion. It sounds like that joke could have been set up by Jeff and Carol, because Jeff is the one that contacted Carol about the murder for hire.
$1,700 or more contributions into your political account. Where did that cash come from?
So we get the picture. I'm going to stop this. Now, there is a hitman's confession. And this is Lauren's channel that we're watching this video on. She hasn't uploaded in a few months. Let me stop screen sharing for a minute. Now, I was going to do a reaction to the hitman's confession. And I got to listening to it. And the hitman says to Jeff during the call, "What do you want me to say?" So they had talked about what he was going to say and that it was going to be recorded before they recorded it. And I'm like, whoa. We'll listen to a little bit of it.
As far as I've been as Hilton Head, did you have a job whether it would be like work?
Go back just a little bit. This is what I said you'll need earbuds for.
$5,000 of cash. But I almost got my wife on it. They're fucking. That's how fucked up he had me, mad, see, disrespecting, like he did everybody else. But when because he knew I was your. All right.
We'll go back to the beginning.
I use one of those cans of hair to blow out.
And this is the hitman's confession.
Right. And somehow I screwed up the speakers of this, whatever's in them that makes that, so I can't hear shit in my phone. All right. They know all about y'all. And like, so they obviously even.
I got it as loud as I can go, guys.
He's in some serious trouble, and if they've been watching him, they know everything. They've heard stuff. They know stuff. What I recommend strongly is you don't want to be on Joe's side when this comes down. You want to be on the government's side. Probably should.
Oh shit!
I've stuff I got telling you about that shit, in a way, but. Well, he just fucking had me so fucking irritated. I wanted to get away from that fucking park, so. Yeah, I can imagine.
Oh, goddamn, man. When y'all left,
Yeah. You know what? When we left, what?
I mean, when y'all left and went to Oklahoma, do the Tigers and whatnot?
You mean Vegas?
Yeah, no. Oklahoma City.
Oh, yeah, come on, yeah.
Man, anytime y'all got in the fucking shit contest, motherfucking Allen took the beat of that crap, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't really have the money just to fucking leave. I mean, there was a time I told y'all, if you want me to leave, I'll leave.
Yeah.
And that's how fucked up he had me, mad. He disrespecting like he did everybody else. But when because he knew I was your friend, he put it to my fucking ass, bro.
Well, he apparently had a lot of problems with me that he was just too big a coward.
Joe made everybody mad.
He's tried stabbing me in the back different times.
But yeah,
So that's why I don't mind helping get him where he belongs. But what that means is you just got to tell me, like, when I don't put any words in your mouth. So, like, let's just say from the very first time he approached you, to give me like what he said.
So these two done had it planned, Jeff Lowe and the hitman, to have this conversation before they had it. They knew they were going to record it.
And I'll let you go. Just
yeah, man. I thought motherfucker he was joking, but the thing, I don't say it like that because I thought the man was joking about it because he said it in front of actually the whole goddamn fucking park. You know what I'm saying? All the employees several times.
I'm gonna let this play, guys, while I grab some coffee.
I gotta get rid of that bitch. Just like when he sold all his fucking guns, I got one gun left. And I'd go do it myself, this, that, and another. I mean, he said it in front of everybody. And what I said in front of me and whatnot. And then, like, there'd be days, like, he'd be so fucking mad at me. 2 days later, he'd be carrying me out to fucking breakfast, go eat lunch, and bullshit me. And then a day or so later, he'll ask me, hey, bro, you know anybody go kill that woman for me? This, that, and another. Like, what the fuck?
all right.
But, I'll throw that directly out there,
So when
But I've got to say that, I wish I should have fucking came to you about the situation, but I was sick of being there.
all right.
And I screwed up by not telling you the truth.
Well, what did he ask you to do, and what did he offer in exchange?
Well, he's supposed to give me $5,000 cash to leave with. I'm thinking, yeah, that deserves you fucking right for the fucking shit you put me through. Basically.
Okay, guys, I was going to pause for a second. I'm going to go potty while this finished playing. I shouldn't get in trouble for just audio.
And he's going to give me $11,000 cash that he had in his house, but to find out he didn't have that, so he had to sell one of them babies.
Well, what did he sell? Was it a tiger or a liger or what?
Liger.
A liger?
Yes, sir. The ones were named after hurricanes. I can't see the exact one.
I wouldn't know because I wasn't even born. I wasn't even here when those were born. I don't think.
I don't think you were neither. But they were pretty young. They were pretty young. But,
so he was okay.
He sold several baby tigers.
Yeah.
I almost bet my nutsack on it. Those what the fuck they call right in front of the animal. Oh god damn it! The medical hospital that we got at. You know the ones that said the fucking snakes. He said the snakes ate.
Oh yeah, the bobcats.
Damn.
Yeah,
a snake allegedly ate a bobcat? Joseph? Oh my goodness. Must have been a hell of a snake.
Almost bet nobody fucking, no. I almost bet my life on it. He got rid of those.
He probably did.
I mean, how he did that, being that young, I mean, he knows how to nurse feed and all that bullshit, or whoever he sold the motherfuckers to.
You all were sick.
But I don't believe that shit.
Poor animals.
The fucking snake wouldn't even be able to get out the fucking pen. Don't understand that.
Must have been a python.
Fat. The snake would still be in the pen if how I look at it. Well, I mean, do you want me to say shit like that, or? Well,
see, he's asking Jeff. You want me to say shit like that? Basically, what do you want me to say? This could be all rehearsed.
I want you to say. I don't want to put any words in. I want. But yeah, that's what I want. I want. The honest to God, what I want. I want how he came to you, what did he offer you, and in exchange for what? And then tell me what you did from there.
Well, I put it with his bullshit basically, and I kept working for you and whatnot. But I got tired of it, and I was ready to leave. And I saw a fucking opportunity. This motherfucker's going to give me $5,000 fucking dollars to get the fuck away from him.
Right.
Bye.
Right. And that was
wow.
That's when I should have called you.
All right.
As I kind of need to put it, because it makes me fucked up with you.
Well, no. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm a grown.
So I wonder if he got paid to record this conversation. I wonder if Jeff paid him.
Oh man, I watch a lot of movies. I know. I but like,
yeah.
Did he come to you and say that Ellen doing you? Like, put it in words. I mean, you got to.
Oh, I will. Yeah, I'll be honest. Yes, I know.
Where was it when he asked you to do that?
Hey, we were right there doing fucking he's about to go into the do the goddamn what he does in like the fucking 11:30 do.
Probably was an anaconda winky.
Sure.
People have those here as pets.
We'd be sitting at the table. He'd be sitting at the table. I'll be sitting there waiting on him to get up to do his little fucking show.
Right.
Alan, come here for a minute. If we walk down Tiger Alley, man, would you do that for me? I need you to do it. I'd send you with this fucking rifle, and he's got some camouflage bullshit. I'm thinking, what the fuck?
Oh, that ghillie suit he had in the outfit, that thing that looked like Bigfoot?
I've never seen it. He just told me it was like camouflage. How the fuck you gonna walk up somebody with camouflage shit on?
What?
What the fuck?
These people's
I never
crazy.
even killed a fucking deer in my life. Fuck.
Yeah.
Never ever.
So, but he wanted you to, I mean, say, I don't know.
He promised me every fucking thing in the goddamn world. When I came back to the park, once it was done, chill out for a little bit, burn the car that he was gonna fucking pay to get. This time another.
Damn.
It's crazy.
I don't know.
When the day came that guy came to buy the tiger,
Right.
and explain how that happened. The guy had money.
Yes, he had all cash.
For a tiger.
And to top it off, anytime I see somebody I don't like, normally I take a fucking picture of their license plate. But that was one fucking day. That's where the money was.
Yeah, 'cause y'all are weird.
I don't stand around, to change it. That's not proper.
Right.
It's not proper to accept money either and act like you're going to murder someone.
Joe took the cash.
It was Joe took the cash. And the next morning, Joe called me in the office. He said, because I had to pay for my own airplane ticket like several days earlier because he had no fucking money.
Okay. Something that doesn't make sense. He says he pays for his own airplane ticket. The ticket was booked through the office. One of the ladies in the office at the zoo booked the ticket. Isn't that dumb? Just listen to that. That is so dumb. Joe's in this feud with Carol, making videos of shooting at mannequins like it's Carol, making songs about her and all this. All this could have been easily traced back to Joe, right? Is Joe really that dumb? I don't know. I don't think so. But maybe. Look at all the embezzling he did.
Or I guess he didn't have any money on a card or whatnot. I had to pay for my own airplane ticket.
So you flew down there?
Yes, sir.
I thought you had when you were here and I was here, I thought your license was revoked. You got it back?
Yeah, no, I got him back. That's why I came back here, Jeff.
Oh.
That was the biggest reason.
I didn't think you were able to fly. I thought you had no driver's license.
No, I had an ID. That's all it took. And then I already prepaid for it, so it didn't matter. But no, I got my fucking real license back right this minute. As I told you before, now I come back to the park and do things for the park. Nobody ever had a license there.
Because they're all pieces of crap there. That's why.
Fucking Eric.
They all get bonded out of jail.
I think Eric does, but I almost got my life on it. They're fucking out of date.
All a bunch of convicts.
I could barely hear you now. It sounds like oh, here you go.
I said, I think Eric is the only one here you would know. I think it's all new guys. But,
wow. Well, that other jackass.
What about Dylan? Did you?
Yeah.
No, you knew Dylan. Yeah.
Dylan's
So-
Joe's
so
husband
He's all right.
or lover, whatever.
So Joe says, Alan, will you please go to Florida and what?
Kill that fucking lady.
All right. Now,
Yeah,
There's a lot of ladies in Florida. What's her name?
He was going to give you 11,000. Is what he said.
He's going to give me $5,000 in cash to go down there on buy a car,
Right.
thinking there's going to be a license plate on it. I can literally drive away with no fucking license. This, that, another. I mean,
So, like, do you remember approximately when you? Oh wait,
No.
you know what, when was your flight? Did you fly into where?
I might still have my tickets, Savannah. Which that would be that order. Yeah, they did that off the computer in the office.
So who booked your ticket?
Oh, fuck off. Oh, God damn, what's that big gorilla looking bitch?
God,
Hang on a minute.
big gorilla looking woman. That's not
What's
nice.
the girl that works in the office right now?
That big
Brenda?
gorilla.
Was it
Brenda. Yes, sir.
Brenda?
The one that called me a fucking thief.
You probably are.
She booked your ticket.
You're all a bunch of
I'm
real
not mistaken.
wieners.
I could be wrong, but I know somebody did because I had to get the card. I didn't get the card, Brenda. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong about that.
Right, but somebody in the office booked your plane ticket.
Yes.
You paid for it.
I had to pay for it off my card.
See, they booked the plane ticket from the office. That could have been easily traced back and
That
stuff.
was, he gave me $3,000 in cash to leave with, and I
He said-
expected to get that fucking 400 or something bucks back after I was supposed to go kill this woman.
Southern Mom, surely he wasn't so dumb to take a hit out on Carol, knowing it would come right back to him. As soon as the police discovered she was dead, they were going to look at Joe. I mean, oh my God, maybe he is that dumb.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I never expected to come back there. I gotta say that. So I just lost.
but you
took
got
the money and
to
ran.
from the park with Joe Park. Is that how you got back? How did you get from Oklahoma back to South Carolina, Savannah, with Joe Park?
Airplane.
No, from the park back to.
SAF.
Oh, Saf took you
Yeah.
all the fucking way.
All the way to Oklahoma. To get on the airplane.
These
sir.
are a bunch of ignorant
Yeah, I
people,
could've
y'all.
You were at the park, and then
Yes,
you
sir.
caught a plane in Savannah.
No, I caught a plane in Oklahoma.
I mean,
to go to
If Joe
Savannah.
did arrange this
Oh,
murder for
right.
her, he's dumb as hell.
Okay.
I mean, evidently he's dumb, or he wouldn't have done that embezzling stuff that can be easily found out.
So how did you go to Tampa? Oh, you didn't go?
I didn't go to fucking Tampa.
He never went to Tampa.
Oh, so
That would cost me money.
all right. So you just blew him off.
I wasn't going to kill no motherfucking body.
He wasn't going to kill nobody.
Not a
Right.
fucking soul. Like I told you, I've been deer hunting. I've seen deer. I never shot. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
So when Brenda booked, or whoever booked that ticket, did they ask you how you were going to get from Savannah to Tampa?
No, he did not ask anything.
So you just told me you were going to go home and you were going to work your way to Tampa somehow?
Yeah, pretty much. He wanted me to take a fucking bus ride all the way here. All the way to Tampa. I was like, there ain't no fucking way I'm riding from fucking Oklahoma to Tampa with a fucking bus.
No, I used to ride the Greyhound buses. Oh my gosh, he would have, if he'd have rode the bus from Oklahoma to Tampa, he would have had so many layovers. It would have took probably a couple days to get there.
So Joe wanted you to take a bus from Oklahoma to Tampa.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be like recognized as much to be on the airplane.
Oh, that's
I got that.
that's not true. You have to give your name to get a ticket.
He paid for a fake ID.
Joe bought you a fake ID?
Damn.
Sure. I still got it.
Is that the ID that you use? You couldn't use fake ID.
No, I used mine.
Fine.
But see, the thing of it is, since I wasn't going to Tampa or wherever the hell it was that she lives, stays at,
Right.
I was going to South Carolina, so it made it not look like I left.
Why are they not saying Carol's name at all? You know, earlier it just said woman, lady.
there from Oklahoma, because it would be on
Could
record
be talking about anyone.
to go to Tampa, but not like that.
Huh.
So the only thing I had to use that fucking fake ID for was to buy a car, which you can't buy a car with a fucking ID, period. And you can't even, the only thing you get is a motel with that, basically.
Right.
That's the only thing you can get. He just wanted me to use a fake name, so nobody knew it was me there.
Oh, so he got you a fake ID to use to check into hotels.
Damn.
So no,
I got it stashed.
what's the name on it?
Oh, John Allen McCall, something shit like that. I had to look at that motherfucker since the day I got it.
Now, where did he get in a fake ID?
You could have got your own fake ID.
Dallas.
Huh.
He went all the way to Dallas. I think he knew the person.
Joe went to Dallas?
Oh. What else you know?
Finley?
I don't know, sir. I don't know. I can't remember his fucking name, but he's got
Sounds like a lot to me.
He did what?
He's got an operation like here that you did in Buford.
Oh, liquidation
There.
stuff?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, they're talking in code, right? They don't want to know about the shady dealings Jeff's got going on too.
So he got you hooked up with fake ID.
And he actually, he knows all about this shit Joe did. He knows all about this bullshit too. So does John. Yeah, so does John Finley.
John Finley was involved with it?
Well, John Finley's going to carry me to the fake ID. Fake ID.
Well, tell me what John Finley's knowledge was. What did John Finley know was happening? You know, you can't tell me what you knew, but what did you discuss with Finley?
Oh crap! I hope I didn't block anyone.
John Finley knew exactly what.
Hey, Will, how are you?
Carry me down there to get and why I was getting it. Yeah.
What makes you believe that? Did you talk about it?
No, we actually really didn't talk about it in the truck at all because I guess he wanted to parse himself from that. But he knew what I went for. He actually called some chick about, can you buy a car without a license in Florida with a tax still being on it? Because I was thinking,
I mean, you could buy. Okay, let me pause. You could buy a car without having a license if you just like bought it directly off like a person and had like a used car for sale. I guess now without the license, you probably couldn't get it tagged and insured, but you could buy it and pay cash, I guess, from a person, maybe not from a car lot. Hey, lady, I'll get with you in a minute.
Buy around with a fucking
My dog's
car
begging me.
I can't buy in the first place. They didn't take that shit completely out. Period.
Sweetheart.
None of them. He just wanted me to go down and kill that bitch so he could get out of his troubles. And if I got in trouble, he would just say he didn't know a fucking thing about it, basically.
So he told you that he would disavow any knowledge of...
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what he was doing.
I know, let me ask you this. Is there any... Do you have work records? Do you have any pictures that would that prove that you never left South Carolina? That you never left?
Goddamn, on my card, my fucking credit card, I never left this fucking state. I ain't been out of Beaufort County. As far as I've been in Hilton Head.
Did you have a job where there would be like work records?
Yeah, I got somebody that kind of half knows what's going on because I'm living in this fucking house.
Oh, you that same guy you did tree trimming with?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right.
We just went through a spat. But,
These people's shady, man. This guy talking is too.
So now, when you went to South Carolina, did you ever lead Joe to believe that you were down there? Like, did he call you? Did he communicate with you?
No, I didn't. I never even called you. Never called nobody, not whatsoever. I think I texted Joe, I don't know, a couple of months ago, something like that. I think maybe on Facebook. I forgot what the hell it was. But no, never talked to him or anything.
So he gave you money to go kill someone and he never followed up with you to see what happened, why you didn't do it? Come on, I don't know. It's a little suspicious.
That motherfucker fucked me over on $3,000. That motherfucker, but he's gone.
All right.
He'd be happy to. It took $3,000 for me to be off that park, so then he could do whatever the fuck he wanted to behind your back.
Right. Oh, and that's exactly what the prick did. He stole $88,000 from me.
$88,000
Yeah.
from you or the
I went
park?
off on him. I punched a file cabinet in the office and busted my hand. Dude.
See, it's really suspicious to me. Here Jeff is pissed off at Joe for stealing $88,000 from the park. Maybe he's trying to get revenge on Joe. He knows Joe hated Carol. He could have paid this guy to record this conversation. We don't know. I'm just a little suspicious about all this. I mean, Joe gives him money to go kill someone. Then Joe never follows up with any text messages. Hey, why'd you take my money and run? Why didn't you do this or that? Of course, he could have been afraid to incriminate himself in messages. I don't know. It's a little weird.
Wow.
It was bad.
Oh, you have to be careful, dude, when this goes down, because he want to shoot you in yourself.
Well,
it hurt too.
He made comments lately.
Is he going to be able to get out on bond?
Did what?
Will he be able to get out on bond?
I doubt it. If they can get him on a murder for hire plot, which is what this basically is, we're told.
Go ahead,
what?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So we're told that he'll be held for a while while they build, because selling tigers is illegal. It's not as illegal as killing somebody.
Oh my God, Jeff, you have sold tigers and ligers. I mean, you got in trouble in Las Vegas. I mean, you have done animal abuse too, and you have sold undocumented tigers, cubs.
But it's up there, and as well as everyone else in the business, Joe probably sells more tigers than anybody, ever.
That's what I'm sure. That's why I fucking.
Yeah, well, this is about Joe Exotic, and this is the hitman on the phone with Jeff Lowe, who took over the zoo for Joe Exotic, come to bail him out of financial trouble. Then Joe embezzled money, and they had a falling out.
He gets harassed so much, sir.
Right. No, it's everything he does is why he gets harassed. Like, right. So while they have him incarcerated for trying to kill Carol, they will build a case against him for all these other crimes he's committed. There's a list of crimes as long as you're being harmed. So
you got like,
dude, you have committed crimes too. I mean, of course, I don't support murder for hire and embezzlement, but this guy is just as shady.
a lawyer.
Abuses animals too.
We have lawyers that
sells tiger cups like they're a used car.
You've got to do one thing. I cannot be picked up here because if you think it's going to get my fucking father will hear about this shit forever.
I know.
I've got to get back there. If I got to be arrested or any fucked up shit, it's got to be there.
Okay.
I cannot.
Why would you be arrested? What'd you do illegal?
I won't do that to my father, man. He's too fucking old for that.
Right. I'm working with a really
immunity would be fucking sweet because I robbed him, basically. Right. Breach of trust.
Right.
Wow.
Well, that's your cooperation with them, and you fucking tell they ask you a question, don't lie.
I'm not. It won't be a fucking lie.
Okay. So, and don't sugarcoat it. Just
I ain't going to.
What?
I'm gonna fucking.
But don't make stuff up either. So
I don't got to. I don't got to.
Okay.
I know what the fuck was.
Okay, guys, we've heard enough. I'm going to share the link to this conversation. We've heard all we need to hear from these idiots. They're all shady as hell. I mean, look, this guy took the money and ran, supposed to have done a murder for hire. Do you think he went to authorities to stop Carol from being killed? Maybe Joe might have found someone else. No. Took the money and he ran. I mean, it just don't make sense to me why Joe wouldn't have followed up with him like, hey, you took my money and run. But like I said, Joe might not have wanted to incriminate himself in messages. But it's just really shady. Here, Jeff is really pissed off at Joe for embezzling money. And I think he wanted Joe out of the way. away from the park. He contacted Carol to tell her about this murder for hire plot. Or did he contact Carol to set this plot up? Because Carol Baskin is shady as hell too. And she has bred tigers. She acts like she's like this sanctuary animal rights person. She's done abuse too. In her park, her sanctuary is not all that. Hey, if you're going to run a park like that, those tigers need proper enclosures. They need pools and not some damn little kiddie pool. These people are ridiculous. Now, Carol's husband put out a video defending her. His name's Harold Baskin. I think it was on Big Cat Daily. He was saying they'd never had an argument in 15 years, defending her because her husband disappeared in 1997. And since this documentary's come out, the true crime drama, as they call it, has been saying, hey, this woman killed her husband. She needs to be investigated. So here Harold comes out and, says when they agreed to do this Netflix documentary, they thought it was going to be focused on the sanctuary and all that. He said they were told maybe, what's his name? Jack Don Lewis's disappearance may be brought up, but, there wouldn't be much said about it. And he also said that the Netflix producers told him that Joe would not be the focus of the documentary, but Joe was. Didn't Joe go up in a helicopter and fly over Carol's sanctuary? Pamela, I don't know. I'll have to try to find that video. Backpedaling. Yeah, Emily. I do not believe that they've been married for 15 years and never had a disagreement. I do not believe that for 1 second. I have disagreements all the time with Mark. I mean, it's not like big-ass screaming fights or anything like that, but your partner will annoy you. Especially if you spend a lot of time together. I was going to do a live reaction of that, but Carol is such a bitch that she'd probably strike the video, even if we just played the audio. Pamela, I'm going to have to check in to see if he flew up in a helicopter over her place. Hey, Karen DW. Will, I'm glad to hear you're doing better. When you get to feeling better, maybe one morning you can come up on panel. So he said, everyone have a great day and stay safe. Got to get that pot of chili on. And my gang's driving me nuts. I know, I got to get going too. I have been on here, I feel like, forever. Maybe he's petrified of her. They say she killed her husband and fed him to the tigers. Hey, that makes sense. You would have thought they would have investigated that man's disappearance more. I saw one theory that maybe he was flown out over the ocean and pushed off a plane. I think Carol set that up to park his vehicle at the airport. She thought that would be a good plan. This is my theory, because he was known to fly his airplane uncharted. Nobody knows where he's going. She got this, and she said he had plans to go to Costa Rica. Well, how come his close family came out and said that he was getting ready to divorce Carol? And he was scared of her. He feared for his life. He said, if anything happens to me, Carol did it. Now, that's what his family said. They do not like Carol. And she got a big bunch of insurance money when this man died. She had him, or disappeared. She had him declared dead in court, right? And collected the life insurance. And she does breed, I don't know if she still does, but she did used to breed tigers. I wake up, I have a disagreement with my wife. I go to sleep. Apparently, when I go to sleep, I have disagreements as well. I know, Will, right? Us women can be a little testy sometimes. Yeah, well, one morning we got to do that when you're feeling better. Yeah, she said something about he was going to go to Costa Rica, something about taking some vehicles down, and she was supposed to go meet him there or something. But I'm seeing people saying that she's going to be like R. Kelly since this documentary's come out. You know, she's going to be investigated like R. Kelly was. She better hope she didn't kill her husband. Because I'm going to tell you something. If she fed her husband to those tigers, there could still be some little small pieces of bones in one of their enclosures. All they need is a little small piece they can get DNA from and match it to Jack. Maybe use one of his relatives. If he has kids, maybe they could use the kid. But it would just take a small piece. They could get the DNA out of it and have her butt. Surely, my God, she didn't do that. That's awful. That's awful. She would have had to have cut up his body and everything. Gross. I believe there are more big cats in Texas than in the wild, is what I read. Yeah, we got some big cats here. We've got bobcats and mountain lions. Sure do. And my granny talks about the mountain lions that are black here. Sure is. It's crazy. I love big cats and stuff, but, you know, I don't like the tiger cub petting, the lion cub petting, any kind of baby wild animal like that petting. They need to be with their mother. Now, at a lot of these zoos, they do raise like the young cubs and stuff. And that is so like at the Brooklyn or the Bronx Zoo. They do that so when they need to do veterinary care and stuff with them, they kind of have this bond with the animal. It won't be so rough to do, but you do not see like the Bronx Zoo allowing cub petting, cub holding. You know, they don't do that. You take those cubs away from their mom, you're risking the possibility of breaking that bond. People are sick. Now, I'm all for animal rights and against abuse and stuff, but some of these animal rights activists are nuts. And it is true. They would rather see some of these animals dead than in zoos. I mean, I just hate it. I hate to see big cats like that in cages. If they're going to be a zoo, they need to be the proper habitats. Their habitats need to be mimicked. So what you're saying. It's amazing what a little money does to people. They get crazy. I know it. Some of them may be from animals released by people who had them as pets. Hence the pythons in the Everglades. I know. Karen says, yeah, overboard for sure. Yeah, these animal rights people. Yeah. I mean, I've heard of them harming animals. You know. I agree. Like, if you keep a tiger or a bear, a big animal in a small cage, they probably are better off dead than caged up like that. You know, but still, why kill them? Why not go through the proper channels to rescue that animal and took to a real sanctuary, a good sanctuary, a rescue or something? So, anyways. I think a couple years ago, Joe's alligators were burnt to the ground. There were some of Michael Jackson's alligators there, and they were burnt. They said that Joe did that to the ground. But a couple years ago, there was another reptile place that had snakes, bearded dragons, everything in it, burnt to the ground. And I don't think they figured out who done it. It was probably animal rights activists. I've seen all sorts of animals outside my facility through my window. There's been bunnies, coyote, deer, turkeys, bobcats. Gosh, my yard is full of bunnies, especially at night. I've got 2 groundhogs that came out here. Well, they were here for the last few years. I've not seen them. I don't know if they're out of hibernation. I'm assuming they are. Maybe I'm just not looking out the window at the right time. I got my hummingbird feeder hung up and filled up. It's important to feed the hummingbirds, especially during this time of year. You know, there's no flowers bloom for them to get nectar. And it said Scientists have observed hummingbirds eating trash, eating ashes, eating snails, stuff they wouldn't eat because, there's no nectar. So it's important to try to help them out during this time of year. But anyhow, I think I'm going to get off here. I got to go see if my hubby's got any more cigarettes in here put up for me. If not, I got to go to the store and get some or send him to the store. Oh, I was going to tell y'all, Virginia is now under a stay-at-home order. Yeah, because I reckon the coronavirus is pretty bad up north, up in Roanoke and stuff. So I guess that means you can just go to the store and stuff. I'm not really sure. I love hummingbirds. I have a feeder. I do too. I have a really pretty feeder. It's got sunflowers and stuff on it. And this time when I filled up my feeder, I didn't fill it all the way up. Halfway up because of stinking ants and stuff. And I didn't want the nectar to ruin. And the red dye, people make their own nectar out of sugar water. Don't put red food coloring in it. And don't buy the kind that's dye free. That's what I bought the other day. It's still red. It's not as red as the regular hummingbird mixture, but this is dye free. So anyways, I love y'all. Great chat this morning, and I will see y'all tomorrow. And prayers will. I hope you get to feeling a lot better. Love y'all. Peace.